Hello, children. Apparently, Stardew Valley is celebrating 10 years. Thought, wow. The reason why the screen is so dark is right as I got on, Sinbad laid on the plug for the lamp. The one that's like, hello, fresh. The plug that's got like one prong just delicately hanging on to life. And Sinbad's one of my heaviest cats. It's like 13 pounds. Apparently, when I weighed them originally, my house is so fucked up that the floorboards messed up our center of gravity and added like 4 or 5 pounds onto Starman when he was measuring Sinbad. So Sinbad is not 17 pounds, he's more like 13 pounds. Still a big motherfucker. Okay? So the problem is that every time I changed it, he keeps moving it so it's all dark over here. The main source of light that I have, my $80 lamp that I can't even get anymore. Sinbad's bad. But hi, kids! Hello, everybody. How are we this fine day? How are we doing? How is life? Hello, Natanya. Hello, Fresh. Hello, HG. Hello, Fluffy Paws. I have once again been accused of rage baiting and rage farming. I think it's one of the funniest things to get accused of for me. I think it is absolutely hilarious, and here's why. Because I literally will just make a comment. We'll just make a simple comment, okay? We'll just now make a hate. I definitely didn't blow up your DMs on Discord. You did? Definitely didn't see it. I will be very honest. I definitely didn't see it. You see, I ignored my DMs on Discord after you all told me that whatever the hell Hunty sent me was going to be nasty. Oblito apparently sent me a meme about poop. Girl, you sent me 2 memes. You poop. I've been swarmed with work meetings due to work transfer, and I'm sick and tired of these meetings. Oh, I know what you mean. Girl, I know what you mean. Ugh. And the cats have been all over me lately, guys. Sorry, sounds saying I'm surrounded by 1-year-olds. That sounds like heaven. You're surrounded by adorable children. Damn, okay, I'm chopped liver. Oh my god. So we blame Hunty, yes. I was terrified to look at my DMs, but I saw those are cute little things. Yes, I was late. I'm technically 2 hours late because once again I've been thrown off by a phone call, and then I wanted to eat, and my sciatica. Let me tell you something, guys. It has been an amalgamation of small, little, teeny tiny. When I say teeny tiny, out of nowhere, after years of it not happening, my sciatic nerve exploded yesterday. Exploded. I was in excruciating pain the whole day. It was bad. And it definitely affected my mood because if you do not know how sciatica feels, holy cow, it can be debilitating. Debilitating. But it was crazy because I had a good and a bad day yesterday. I'm the reason why you're not seeing my hands is I am waiting. See, Sinbad has, you guys, Axel, Orion, Dante, Atticus, Athena, Sinbad, Penny, all have been obsessed. Oh, and Daisy. Obsessed. And right now, hi, baby. Both of Sinbad and Athena are right here. I just want to finish my drawing homework, but I can't find it. It's okay, baby. You will find it. My mom made that for grand people. Oh. Sinbad, are you moving? Right. Oh, because you see you might be able to chase Penny. You absolute fat ass. Athena, here. I need you up here, ma'am. Okay, let's see if I can do some kind of, like, make sure everything is securely. See, I had this thing hanging before. That might work. All right, hold on. And the Lord said, let there be light, and it was good. Okay. Whew. That's much better. Hello, Athena. God almighty. Hello, Reno. Kino. Reno. God almighty. Hello, Kino. Hello, darling. Hello. Hold on. Athena, you need to wait. You need to wait for mother. Oh, hello, Penny. I need to draw something for Tony, girls. And just Sinbad is a couch potato. It's really weird how he is both an athlete and a couch potato. And it's like when I tell you their zooms are epic. Are we doing a Bible study today? We should do a Bible study. Okay, so I do have to talk to you guys about a couple of things. Jupiter, leave them alone. So, first of all, as you guys know, I have recently accumulated $5,000 in vet bills. Okay? Reno Casino. So, of course, I have to go back to work. So, because I have to go back to work, and also because I'm just going to say it straight out. We have accumulated 4 restaurants. There were 2, now there are 4. I just want you guys to understand that there's now 4 restaurants. And because I have accumulated the bills of a certain black and white cat, I will not draw Jesus doing that. That is blasphemous, ma'am. No. But what I wanted to say is I am still going to have my Sundays and Mondays off. So what I might do is transfer my streaming to Mondays. And I figure late at night on like a Friday or Jupiter, leave her the fuck alone. This has been another problem. Okay? This has been another problem. They've all been attacking the old girls. And I don't know why. Not so much Athena, because Athena's a fucking bitch, so they leave her alone. And even not so much Calliope, because Calliope rages. But Penny and Daisy, oh my god, the boys, I literally had to throw Hermes across the room earlier today. Daisy is 15, and he is going after her like the way that the Quattro go after each other. They are roughing up my old girl. And of course, Hermes recovers like that, but I have been flipping out. So I've got to figure out something about that. The younglings are getting bold, yes. And again, it's only the younglings because Sinbad leaves her alone. Sinbad only goes after Penny because Penny's like his favorite little prey. But Jupiter and Hermes, you're almost throwing hands with these cats. It's specifically Hermes, which really bothers me because Hermes, otherwise, it's not hierarchy, it's that they're males. So males are naturally more prey-driven in a lot of ways because they want to fight, they want to play. Especially when they're young. And Hermes is just doing what he does. He wants to bully because he wants her to fight back. He wants her to play. She does not want to. Again, really, Athena? I gave you a whole spot here. Never say that cats don't know exactly what they're doing. She chose exactly the paper. And so I'm taking the paper away for the moment. So you can't lay on it. So when I bring it back and I start drawing, you can do nothing about it. Because Tony gave me, frick my chungus life, I can't listen. I left my headphones at home. Oh, honey. But there's a lot to go over before we start drawing, before we start talking about the topics of today, because there's a bunch of things. Okay, there's a bunch of things that are going on. The thing is, I have to, and there's been a lot of changes as well, so don't forget about that. There's been a lot of changes with me going in and out of work, but now for sure I'm going back to work. I will have Mondays and Sundays off. I will be streaming on Mondays. I just don't know what time yet. And Sundays I'm going to keep for my day off, just like for me to be me. But as for us, I'm going to have to move the streaming to Mondays. So I do apologize, children. We'll keep you in the loop. Yes. And confiscate one of your students' earphones, right? Just take it away, clean out that bud, and call it a day. Um, and what I'm gonna possibly do is incorporate a later in the day stream because I am essentially not going to be working full time at any of these restaurants. I am going to be the one going after them. I know, Athena. What a baby girl. I'm going to be the one coming in and saying, "What you doing? Why isn't this stocked right? Why isn't this labeled right? Hey, did you show in late for work today? Why didn't you message the corporate thread? Which is not corporate, but you know what I mean. Because again, 4 restaurants. Yeah, Chaco. I don't know if I got to tell you yet. I think I told you about the third. In the last few days, a fourth has been added. But my boss and I sat down. She bought all of my work uniforms, and she's gonna give me a gas card to offset the price. So there is that. I don't know if I told you guys that my Passat is potentially getting fixed. I can't remember if I told you guys that or not. But what's really awesome is what happened yesterday. And what happened yesterday is like a supply auditor, more like a manager. In other words, you're a regional manager. Exactly. Exactly. Hardworking mom. Exactly. I have to. Thanks to these assholes. Not this specific asshole, but these assholes. And I am going to get a very well worded message from Chaco later. I sense it. And, but, you know, my boss has definitely, we sat down and we discussed a couple of things. We were supposed to be, I did not realize it because we were going to be doing research, shopping, and planning today. We did not get to do that. So we're potentially doing it on Sunday or Monday. Anyways, there is one little other tidbit. Least you the boss this time. Right. I have actual authority this time, which is nice. And it would seem that now it's been acknowledged that I did already have that kind of authority. We'll talk later, my darling. Well, it's not later today for you, but yeah. So it's not like a massive big deal, but it is for me. So you guys know how I'm helping out at that restaurant, and I told you how it's shutting down. The owner of that restaurant, he is friends with my boss, and he asks me yesterday because I came in, and when I came in, he goes, I'm really hard at imitating his accent, but he was like, "Do you need things for kids?" And I was like, "Well, what do you mean?" And he shows me a police car power wheel. It's like, "Do you know any kids that want that?" And I was like, "Yes, the fuck I do. My baby wants it." Hello, Rocky. Sounds like one of the Furbies have to get a part-time job. All of them do. Listen, I have heard rumors that they are toying around the idea of claiming pets as dependents. Let me tell you, if this comes to pass, your girl, I'm going to be going crazy. I wonder how many I can claim. They're all rescues. And I have rescues that'll back me up. But anyways, so I'm getting a brand new police car power wheel, the little rider ones that kids can actually get in and ride for free. Free! Sell their feet pics. And Penny, that's just Umi. Chris, you've got good news. Let me finish my news and then I will tell you. And then he said, "Do you know if they want a bike?" And it's a bike for kids 2 to 4 years old and maybe a little older. I didn't know I was getting one of those. My vet bill docs can finally be of use, right? So then he says, "Well, look at this stuff." And he's showing me all this stuff because he's moving, he's leaving. And he shows me boxes of toys. He goes, do you know anyone that could need them? And I'm like, yeah, the Catholic Charities. And there's always a Catholic charity in your town. And I know exactly where it is. So I was like, I'll take all those toys. He's like, sure, let me show you. And as he's scrolling, at the very top of his phone photos, I see a washing machine. I see a brand new stainless steel Samsung washing machine. And I say, boss, I use his name. Did you sell that already? And he goes, oh yeah. I'm like, shit. Actually, no. What? Lady never messaged me back. I'm like, what? She never messaged you back. He went, no. I said, how much you asking for it? He said, 4. And that's, guess what, guys? That's almost exactly how much he owes me for last week and this week in pay. I said, let me make you a deal. You give me that washing machine and you don't got to pay me. I'll take that. No pay. I'll take that instead. And he said, can you pick it up? I said, give me 10 minutes. I called my boss. I called Starman. I called, stop roller coasting me. What kind of storyteller would I be if I didn't? I called my father. I called my brother. I called Ray. Called everybody. My boss, she's like, I got you. She's like, I got you. And so, guys, as of Monday, potentially Sunday, I'm going to have a washing machine again. Ah! I'm so excited. I bought more laundry detergent just because we already had some, but I was like, I'm getting more. We're washing everything. He said, what? I said, we're washing the whole house. I'm going to strip everything. Everything getting washed. Curtains, pillows, shoes, everything's going in the washing machine. It's a good day to be me. And so when I tell you guys, I was so, yeah, let's go. And I was thrilled. So not only that, but because I have my old couches I got to get rid of, my boss is lending me her truck and her trailer. And I am going to go junk the old washing machine. I'm going to go toss the old couches. But there's something else I didn't get to tell you guys the other day, and I know you're going to love it. We're increasing the Star family. Did I tell you guys? I don't know if I told you guys. Greta, stop giving me that face. More members are going to join. I live but to disturb. Just make sure no one gets stuck in the washing machine. Boy, let me tell you something. That is literally our fear, and Jupiter has been trying to change that to the dryer because he can reach it. And whenever we leave it open... Now, I'm going to let you... Another fur baby. Actually, it's going to be 2. I am not going to say what. I want you guys to guess, because I guarantee you're not going to get it. I guarantee you are not going to get what we are getting. And not only that, Starman agreed. Not only did Starman agree, Starman wants to add more. He wants to add on something else to them. So I will wait. I want to see what you guys think. No. We already talked about the potential puppy because I have to get a third eventually because of Orion and Greta. Possums, we already have those. They live out amongst the populace. Ferret, no. Dogs, no. Oh, thank you guys for memberships. Thank you. Not cats, not chinchillas. Oh my God. Not hamsters. Chickens are close. I'll put it this way, guys. You're getting closer with chickens and goat. Yes, Edie got it. We are getting goats, people. We are getting 2 goats. As they are referred, we are getting 2 weatherings. The first one, my dad's girlfriend, her son raises goats. Now, can anyone guess why Starman and I are so excitedly getting goats? Can anyone guess? Goats. We want photos. As soon as I've got them, you will, because I already have a station for them. Goats are creepy. No, they're not. You leave those babies alone. Trust me, once these boys come in, there will be photos. We is getting goats. Goats are cool. Goats are hilarious. You know what else goats do? They eat. They eat a lot. I don't want the milk these boys will be producing. Oh my god, you guys are so excited. I actually had a hard time catching them. You won't need to mow the lawn anymore. Ding, 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 ding. You see, because here's the problem, kids. I have a lot of land. I have a lot of land that I can't fucking touch. I have a lot of land that I can't even walk on. And Stardad agreed to help me out. Now, obviously, there's a couple of things that I need to do, but one of the main things is Stardad agreed to help me get the fencing, which is essentially just metal fencing. You put it up, and then eventually you put electric fence over it. Goats eat everything. And because they eat everything, they will decimate. So for at least a month or two, I don't gotta feed them nothing but a little bit of grain every day. I already have a shelter. So the thing is, my property came ready for livestock. The way my property is shaped, it's really weird. Let me show you. Because now the cats are gone. My property is shaped really weird. So that's how my property is shaped. And from this point all the way around to this point, it's already fenced. All this section already is fenced. So if you look at it, here is my storage house and my chicken coop, right? Then here's my house with the carport and the house itself, okay? This is a lot further than it is. It's just like, you know, for visual purposes, okay? I have the fenced in dog yard right there. So this is where the goats are going to be first, right here, in a completely already fenced in area. The chicken coop currently has no chickens. So they're going to go in here at night for the first week or two that they are here. We don't know how many days it's going to take for them to clear the dog yard of all of its junk. It's a lot of junk. And it's only 2 male goats. Is that what happens when Maddie annoys you? Why is he gets an outdoor shelter, but I'm stuck with your imaginary basement? What can I say? The intention is, and also, by the way, behind the carport, there is a wooden shed right here. Big enough to actually house like 5 goats. Okay? Because that's where we used to keep all of our lawn equipment. So the intention is this. Right now, they're going to go into the yard, the dog yard, and they're going to clean that out. Okay? While they're doing that, we are then going to invest in the fencing, which is going to eliminate the parts of the house we need cleaned first. So once they get all this interior done, we are going to fence them in from here. We're going to fence from here all along here to here. Because all this is brush that needs to be taken care of. And we're going to put up a tarp on this fence. So that way Orion can't see them. Call the goats Mutton and Chop. I actually, part of the way I could get Starman to agree, he is allowed to name them whatever he wants. I'm not looking forward to it. Now, Starman wants us to get a livestock guardian animal. He wants an alpaca. Alpaca are not strong enough for what we need to protect from. I have heard stories about the geese my grandma raised. Oh, we're getting geese. Make no bones about it. Geese, I'm getting some geese. One, because they're rough bastards and they will protect. He better name them something goofy. I can almost guarantee he's going to name them something goofy, which is why I'm mad. But it's how I could agree. 988, what I want to get is a donkey. He can't read what you're saying. He's not here. But you can send him a message, see if he'll answer. This property over here, like this is a huge amount of land. It doesn't look it obviously in my drawing, but all over here is a huge amount of property. And I'm fine with letting geese and goats and a donkey free roam this all day long. Because I'm not going to use it. And the only time I will use it is once I finally build the Pharaoh Run and the dog kennel that I want to build. But that's ages down the line. You're becoming the farm couple. That was the intention. You see, because once all this gets cleared out, my goal, because this is the sunniest part of the house, right? This and right over here is where the most sun comes into my property. So the goal is I am going to make what is over here. There is a little cement patio that was installed by whoever built this house. I'm going to make what is called a lean-to greenhouse right here, which is going to increase the footprint of my household. Because I have a sliding door right here, as you guys know. If I do that, the intention is on this side, and technically the fence goes like this, right? So my intention is, I'm going to let you guys in on my idea. Because I've been stewing about this idea for fucking years. I'm going to build the lean-to, right? I'm going to build the lean-to right here, which comes out. And there's Cleo and Penny. Shut the fuck up. I'm going to build the lean-to right here, okay? With a dog door right here. This way, I can leave the sliding glass door open sometimes, at least to just the screen door. So the dogs can go in and out. I can vent air through the greenhouse. And I can have a covered section here with gravel. So the dogs can go to the bathroom out here. I can grow food in here. And I can get ventilation through my house through this way. My other intention is to completely close in this carport. Because there is a storage building out here that has plumbing. I intend to put another bathroom in here. And I intend to make this where all of the cat boxes and pet stuff goes. Meaning I can then open up this room and our bedroom. And make this another bedroom. What I'm talking about here is easily $60,000 worth of work. So you want to help? That'll help. If I hadn't needed the HELOC for all the other shit I was doing, I could have done this. I knew Star Mom was a damn airbender. And so the intention is all fruit is going to be grown here. And this is the entrance to my property. I want to have all olive trees up here so that I can grow my own olives and then press them into my own olive oil eventually. My other intention is here on the side of the house, I want to build a koi pond. For no other reason because I want it. So this is a long time coming. I have a lot of plots and plans and all that stuff. But this was something I was going to before. A cat fell asleep in my arm. Ugh. But so now you guys know. Now I can erase this because it's really not that important. Now, Chris, while I'm getting all the stuff ready to do Tony's birthday gift, why don't you tell us all your good news? Because I would like to hear it. Don't think I forgot. Very excited, because then we can talk about all the other things that happened today. All the other things that happened this week. By law, you can't move Raven. I know, it's illegal now. I'm so sorry. A pug is holding me hostage. Again, Rocky, you're stuck. Be acclimated to your fate. So despite the fact that it's been a lot of like weird stuff for me this week, headaches, vivid dreams, backaches, pains, cramps, all sorts of fun stuff. Constant swelling. That's been super fun. All right, let's go find Tony's picture. Bring it up. Well, what? Did you say backache? Blackaches? No, I did not. My darling, that is wishful thinking on your part. That is wishful thinking on your part. Oh yeah, we were supposed to send stuff for you for your the birthday drawing thing. Yes. Type faster, Chris. Chaco is impatient. Cleo, what are you doing? Cleo's behind me. Let's see. The deep-seated urge to make Tony have long hair. I'm free. I've woken him up. How dare you, Raven? I can find an assortment, probably. It's gonna be Tony's profile picture. I might do 2 separate versions. They are 17 and... What? I'll have you know I'm no longer impatient. I am outpatient. 17 and 18? You mean your I think we missed half of the story, baby. 17, you mean your siblings? They are 17 and 18. Are they androids? Gotta help me out here, babe. I had a lot of shit go on this week. Yes, Cleo. I don't like where his jaw is. YouTube cut Chris's story? Ew. No, a friend of mine. Yeah, Chris, we're missing context. All we got was they're 17 and 18. I'm gonna make Tony muscular. That's what I'm gonna do. Fuck you, YouTube. Do it one line at a time, Chris. I don't mind if you leave a lot of messages. Tony's got wider shoulders than that, though. Damn. That reminds me of some crazy shit that happened during a stream last night. Did you try to type Tanuki again? I legit thought the last stream was signal was shit, and that's why they weren't sending. Well, I do have whatchamacallit, a storm coming through. But I don't think that's it. In a nutshell, YouTube chat was fucked up last night, like way fucked up. Nothing was going through. Your friends came to you and announced they got married. Aww. How long have you known them? They celebrated, they're 17 and 18. I mean, it's young to get married, but you know what? I like that you're seeing people who are happily getting married. I like that positivity for you. I like that positivity for you a lot. I'm all pulled away. Well, I am very happy. I am very happy that you are seeing love. And you are seeing it, you are seeing it happen in front of you. Literally nothing was going through, so us viewers begrudgingly took ourselves to other streamers' Twitch or Kick because it was that bad. Wow. Just popped in to say hi. Back to work. Love you, husband. Starman knows I was in a lot of pain yesterday. It was bad. Yes, I'm very happy for them. I really, really am. Because, you know, I feel like someone like Chris really needs to witness happy marriages. At some point during the stream, Vincent Van Gogh... Oh, God. So you were listening, in other words, husband. You were listening. Well, you got the name of the first goat, guys. It's Vincent Van Gogh. Proper messages weren't going through at all? Dang. See, this is why I'm glad I don't normally stream. I don't normally watch streamers, rather. Billy the Kid. Oh, my God. You read back up. Oh, God. He starts typing during that shit was going through without issue. Wow. What the fug? Why did German work so easily? Mutton chop. Yeah, we won't accept. I did not. Well, no, I did actually, didn't I? I did. I just said, please don't make a Goaty McGoat face. I think it's stupid. Goaty McGoat face is terrible. You gotta give the poor creature some dignity. Maybe the hype divorce will go down. Yeah, I would. Honestly, a lot of people are coming over to the fact that divorce was hyped up, wrongfully so. Das ist wild. Scottish. I didn't know Scottish. Wait a minute. What do you mean Scottish? What do you mean Scottish? Scottish is English. You can't type in a Scottish accent. Scots Gaelic. Yeah, but she didn't say she was typing in Gaelic. Never blinding hype up. Dunk it. Yeah, exactly. YouTube stream chat is always funky. It's always been funky. Yeah, but who the hell is typing in Gaelic? The person who used the language said it was Scottish. They lie. Some dude in chat last night. I forgot to mention his birthday was around the same time as their marriage. I thought it was very neat. I think it's very cute. The Germans have hijacked the streams. It's not the Russians. Oh, that's a new bot. YouTube fucks up that we were like conspiracy territory. But as I'm not a gay licker, I'm English. I'm confused on all of this. I get what you're saying. It's just so confusing. But yeah, so now that we got more people here, and we now know that YouTube was having mental breakdowns, and that Chris is finally seeing some positivity in marriage, let's talk about other stuff going on. So as you guys know, the other day, people got mad at me about my expertise about cats. Other people who rescue and do anxiety-ridden cats, they chimed in. And guys, it was hilarious. I gave them what they wanted, and oh my god, it was the most ridiculous breakdown I'd ever seen on people. It is the most ridiculous breakdown I've ever seen on people. One, body positivity is back, by the way, guys. People have been speaking out against it, and people are still pretending that it didn't actually happen. That, weight doesn't actually affect your health. You can be healthy at every size. Like, they were so close. They were so close to almost being there, and they tripped to the finish line. So that really annoyed me. And now they're asking me, who said these things? Bitch, I've got years on my YouTube over it. Like, let's call a spade a spade. I am not going to take the time right now. I'm going to have to go through all of my videos, get all the actual names of these people, because it's been that fucking long. It doesn't mean I'm going to get married, by the way. Of course not. You have to get the girlfriend or boyfriend first. You have to get to the spot where you even want to be in a relationship with somebody. So obviously not. So, I spoketh. One, I do want to show you guys one thing before we start talking. Do you guys see what that is? Do you know what that is? If you don't, I will tell you. That's growth of fur on Atticus. He has got some really long furs and some really short furs. But his fur is growing back. Hello, Wicked. His fur is growing back. So, I did want to show you guys that. Like, look at that. Actual fur. Actual fur. So proud of my boy. And this is him greatly enjoying. What do you not see on my boy? No cuts, no bites, no scabs. Just a very happy boy chilling out on a heating pad. So, he is recovering. Gorian has himself his food. He is eating his medicine quite well. We are quite proud of this. Now, let me find the screenshots. Because I do not believe I got to read to you the things that this person said to me, because it was so funny. This happened yesterday. I hope I screenshot it. I'm going to feel dumb as hell if I didn't. I hope I didn't read this one to you guys, but I will sprinkle this in. So again, mind you, I'm gonna preface all this with, by the way, the one recently, 2 days ago, this girl left the house for the whole day. She had to go take care of stuff. She left the house for the entire day. So the cat went a whole almost 12 hours with nobody talking to her. She finally had an uninterrupted day. And wouldn't you know it, when she came back in, the cat growled less. The cat wasn't as aggressive. She even sat up a little bit. It's almost like when she was given time without being forced to interact,
and without being pushed in her boundaries and was given time to decompress and relax, she behaved better. Who could have seen that coming? Who could have seen that coming? Not me. I wonder why. Oh, it's a mystery. Anyways, social media was too full. As the kids go, yes, thank you. So, I literally wrote in another comment, I was like, hey, that concerns me. What she's doing, how she's recoiling more, how she's really not liking the interactions. And this dude wrote back to me. You know what worries me? The fact that you spent a lot of time writing out these replies based on the first 10 seconds of the videos. No, I don't. I think if anyone goes back and looks at your comments, they'll notice you have a very first thing that happens. A closed-off cat is not going to eat out of a person's hands, regardless of what happens. This is inaccurate. A cat who is shutting down will do it if they think it will help them get you gone. Because what she's been taught is, if you eat some food, I leave you alone. If you eat some food, I leave you alone. So yes, they will. It's learned behavior. But I digress. Let's continue. You're applying your experience to someone else's situation, and it's shocking how little you're willing to accept criticism of your tone given how it's been and how long it's been and how tough it's been for Kayla. You are not the arbiter of pets. You are not the be-all, end-all of fosters. You don't get to dictate how others do it. If it works, it works. But it's not working. It is not fair for you to sit here and judge without taking into account the amount of time she spends in these rooms without the camera on. Number one, shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you ignorant piece of shit. I didn't say this, but that's what I felt. Because if you knew what you were talking about, you'd understand that the actions that the cat displays when on camera are directly tied to what is happening off camera. So I was like, remember, in a lot of pain, okay? Penny, she's not worried about you. Stop it. So remember, I was in a lot of pain. And they just pissed me off. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna, thank you. Exactly, Chris. So I said, I'm gonna give them exactly what they want. And you know me, guys. You all know me. So this is gonna be soft. This is still gonna be soft. Again, your bruised ego is not my problem. Show me where I said I was the be-all, end-all. Show me where I said, you must listen to the advice I am giving. Show me where I actually made one judgmental or overly critical comment. You can't. What it sounds like to me is that you don't like someone like me having any expertise in this. Even though plenty of people who have done the exact same thing I've done have agreed with me. People even more qualified than me. You invented this entire narrative on your own, creating unneeded drama. That is what you have all done. The only conclusion I can come up with is that you all of yourselves have struggled with a difficult cat, or you would have made the same mistakes and suddenly feel personally attacked. Either way, you guys want arrogance out of me, desperately so. So here it is. I don't give a flying fuck through a snowstorm how it hurts your feelings over this. I have knowledge, I shared it. I'm not looking to be anyone's friend. I'm looking to pass along knowledge I have to someone who is posting on the internet. Hold on, I gotta find my spot. I had to switch parts. I shared it. I'm not looking to be anyone's friend. I'm looking to post knowledge I have to someone who's posting on the internet and asking for advice and help. I'm tired of you all trying to police the way I talk because I didn't dip my words in enough honey for you all. Trust me, if I wanted to hurt anyone's feelings or act superior, I would have done it. What I am getting tired of is virtue signaling, sanctimonious keyboard warriors like you who haven't got a fucking clue about the situation, but want to pontificate to me about my words. Get over yourselves in plain English. I'm just about done being nice at you people. Now, you ruined the rant flow. I know! It's because it was too long. It was too long. threw off my groove. So, are you ready, guys? Because you know, the little monkey danced so well for me. Dance, monkey, dance. He did exactly what I thought he would. There it is! That's the truth! This is the first time I've commented in any of these videos, and it's somehow about my ego and not about your way of conveying advice in the slightest. I hope everyone sees this and realizes that you think yourself so much better than any other foster, because that's where it all comes from. You claim it's all humble advice, but here's the truth. You finally admitted it. Mind you, what truth? I'm so glad you think your advice is worth more than anyone else's, and you spend threads upon threads pushing it and bringing down the people who push against you. No, I didn't. I'm not some defender of Kayla no matter what she does, but for fuck's sake! No one deserves the constant stream of vitriol you keep throwing on every video. Everything you do drips with the belief that you cannot say or do anything wrong. And that says a ton about someone. I'm done. I'm out. I've explained myself. I'm not gonna entertain any more of your bullshit because I know where it goes. You. I'm providing helpful information. All the while, people are trying to tell you what you're doing without taking into account that you could be not entirely right, and there are different ways of fostering. Grok, show me how bald this man is. Vitriol, I know, and you guys have seen the screenshots. You literally have seen the screenshots, and you all know what vitriol actually is coming from me, so that's why I find this so fucking hilarious. Thank you, Quiet Chris. Oh, did I not screenshot what I said? I'd be so dumb. Let me see. I swear I thought I did. Because there's 2 comments I made. And he, of course, answered back again, just like I thought he would. Like the weirdo that he is. Great, now I gotta go find the comment. Well, that's annoying. That's not from Epstein Island. People are still trying to say that everything is Epstein Island for Trump. They did a video of him with all adult women from the Miss America contest. And they're acting as if it's from Epstein. I can't. People love to make shit up. So he thinks they want an argument has a hissy fit and mic drops. Yeah, literally. Literally. Oh, God. All right, hold on. I gotta find... I have to go find his comment, his unhinged comment. Oh, God. It's gonna take longer than I thought. Hold on. No, this is so annoying. Nope. Not it. The way that Instagram stacks it now, it's so stupid. Let me tell you. And it literally will delete from only a few days ago a bunch of comments. See if I know, it's so annoying. Hopefully I can find it. Nope. And it's not going to show me either because I'm an idiot. Let me see if it'll do it on here. Let me see if it'll let me do it on here. Let me go to my... I really got to get a new cord. Ah, perfect. Okay. Thank God. At least Instagram actually has my back a little bit. I wrote, yeah, because you're not the first to come at me. You're just the one that tipped me over. You don't care about Kayla. You don't care about Rue. And you don't care about my advice. You cared about calling out me and being proven right. So I gave you what you wanted, and you danced like I knew you would. And by the way, you only feel that way because, yes, it for some reason rubs you the wrong way that the advice I gave was the accurate one. Know why I didn't suggest anything to experiment with? Because I don't want Kayla to waste her time. I am not in the market of experimenting. I have the advice I know was accurate because it's what I learned from my mistakes. It's just incredibly creepy, all the insinuation you made about my intention. Once again, yes, you proved that for you. This hit personally. I'm glad you got what you wanted. Dance, and I put 2 dance emojis. And then this is what he said back to me. That I have a screenshot of. By the way, definition of a cuck. Like, he is the definition of a soy boy. We're going to be very honest there. Again, he wrote, you, ladies and gents, here it is. Take a look at her profile and look at her drama stories. This person farms for engagement and is literally incapable of conceding a single point because they can't admit they never could ever do anything wrong. That's it. That's the real story. Look upon their works, ye mighty and despair. He looks breedable in a bad way. It caused a lot of people to crash out, Chaco. A lot of people. A lot of people. We know you're dumb. Your spirit animal's a blonde woman in the 90s. Shut the fuck up. And I wrote back to him, oh my God, this never gets old. Farming for engagement. Where have I told anyone to go to my page? He's the one that told him to go to my page. Okay? I said, girl, because at the time I didn't realize it was a guy. I really thought it was a girl. I said, girl, you're exactly what I thought you were. Desperate for this. If I was desperate for engagement, why aren't I monetized? Why isn't my entire page full of rescue? You people will invent literally any narrative to create the villain you want, and it is so sad. After that, he wrote, where is it? He wrote, you, and I wrote, dance, 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 and he hasn't said anything afterwards. But it is so hilarious to me. So hilarious to me. And I'm just like, I could actually be mean. I'm choosing not to be mean. And I do not understand it. I do not understand. I wouldn't mind if I was like, listen, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. I do. It would do good for you to listen to me. You know, how many cats have you guys rescued? How many cats have you gotten in? And have you, like, I literally on my stories, I said, do you want to see condescending? Oh, you don't think my advice is good? Do you know how many cats I've rescued all on my own? I only say it after they've asked for it. I've, like, literally because they questioned if I knew what I was doing. It's 43%. I'm not charging that. You never charge your phone until it's almost dead. True story. You charge it all the way up, and then you wait till it dies, and then you charge it again. You never charge in the middle because lithium-ion batteries are learning batteries. So what happens is it learns what amount of energy it needs. So if you wait only till it's like 43% and you start charging it again, and you consistently do that, over time, the phone believes it only needs to go to 43%. So that's how you will lose a battery, because then the limit will only be what is 43% of the original, not the total. Never charge your phone until it is like blink, blink, plug me in. The more you know. Anyways, the problem I have is that I've told you guys this before. If I think I'm wrong, I don't open my mouth. If I think I'm wrong, I'll be like, listen, I don't know if I'm right on this. This is my assumption. This is my opinion. You guys have seen me. I do correct myself when I'm wrong. I am confident because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I have a house full of proof that I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Train your batteries like it's your bitch. Exactly. I literally have a house of proof that I know what I'm talking about. They're not all cats from one litter. They are not all just 2 cats that I had. This is over almost 40 cats over my lifetime. 40. Matter of fact, you know what? I will give my battery back shots and make it learn. So we're going to do an exercise, okay? I'm going to write down. It's going to open to a random page. This is every animal that I have owned, okay? We're going to go. We have cats, birds, reptiles, dogs. I'm not going to include the fish because the fish I fucked up on. 18 from one litter. That's how many were, like, I think Greta was 1 out of 17 puppies. Looks like I'm changing my charging habits, maybe. Yeah, it's honestly, a lot of folks don't realize it because they, most folks are not taught that because they want you to change your phones. What's one of the reason why people will get rid of their phone? Oh, it no longer charges. It's also one of the reasons why your charging cable doesn't work, because a lot of times the electrical output that you have for your cable is not good for your phone. And certain phones put more output than other phones. So you have to get a powerful enough cable to match it, or you're going to cause a fire in your outlet, or you're going to burn out your charger because it is not outputting enough energy to power your phone. And if the cord you have is not powerful enough to charge your phone, it can fuck up your phone's battery too, because the charge that it's getting while it's filling it up is actually technically still not good enough. I sold cell phones for 4 years. I know what I'm talking about. So, we're going to start. There was Starlight, Seamus, Shadow, Brady, Bandit, Johnny, Zorro, Bob. This is the cats that I got and rehomed. Oh my God, I forget her name. I think her name was Cleo too. There was Bob's son and mate. Okay, so that's 2 more. What haven't you sold? I know. I sold furniture. I haven't sold cars. I was told I should, but I didn't. But I sold furniture. I've sold electronics. I sold video games. I've sold heating and air. I've sold household appliances. I sold a lot of stuff. I only had to charge that bitch every other day because Bob made me giggle every time. Whatchamacallit? Let's see. Then there was Matthew. Oh, thank God. I thought Matthew was on one of the cameras out there. No, it's a cat throwing around a cap. Oh, Julian. Okay. There was Julian. Okay, who else? Who else? There was Aria, Nova, Daisy. Let's see. Axel, Penny. Then there was Athena, Aries, sorry, there's a lot of animals for me to look through. The Catholics needing the help, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 have passed away in this list already. Many due to old age. But the first 3, these all died for bad diet. Okay. Star the salesman with the sharp tongue, right? Who's yelling? Okay, who else? There's so many cats to keep track of right now. Okay, then it was... we called him Floof. Then there was Frodo. Willow. I'm not including my own cats right now for a reason. Frodo, Willow, Voorhees, Shrimp, Ziggy. Who else? There, I cannot remember its name, but the orange and white that I rehomed. There is the... What, Cleo? Okay, these are 2 that I didn't have long enough to name. Atreyu? Yes. I'm getting to them too. Because there is a Bastion and Atreyu. Bastion. Atreyu. Calliope. Sunny. Luna. Sinbad. Gorian. Atticus. Dante. Then you've got Hermes, Cleo, Deja, Jupiter, and I don't think I got all of mine. I don't think I have all of mine in this. This is all the cats throughout my life so far that I can remember right now that I have self-rescued. I want you to think about this, guys. And a majority of these cats are alive right now. This is just the cats that I have rescued throughout my life. And either rehomed, but almost all of these I have fed, I have vetted. So what we're going to do now is we are going to put an X next to who has passed away. Okay? So out of all these cats, all right, and I still don't know if I got all of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 have passed away. Okay? Let's count now and see how many there are, but I know I'm missing some. I already can tell I am missing some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. This is just cats. We are at 39. I feel like there's someone missing. Umi! Oh my god. So there is so we are at definitively 40 right now. I just feel like there's a cat not on this list. I definitely feel like I'm missing somebody. Starts on the walking animal orphanage. Fuck, who am I missing? Who else am I missing? Well, let's go over who I rehomed, okay? So, Brady, Bandit, and Johnny were my parents' cats, so they don't count. But let's see. So, out of all of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all went to other homes. I said pussy magnet. Girl, you're like me and my OCs. Yeah, but these are actual animals. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have personally rehomed. So I was off on my number. I said 10. It is 12 cats that I have personally rehomed. Okay? So now we count who's left over and see if I'm accurate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm missing somebody. Who am I missing? Because it only says 17. Who the fuck did I not write in? Oh my god. I'm gonna crash out. Who am I missing? Hendrix! Oh my god. Hendrix. Okay, so it's 41. All right? Because let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. Now I've got all my animals. So now we can count it all total. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. So in my 38 years of life, average it out, I've rescued a cat a year. But the crazy part is the majority of this number happened after I moved out and got my own place. Hendrix was the forgotten child because he came with the house. So it's like he's the least rescued of the bunch. Rude YouTube. I said aw. For birds, I've had Ralph and Alice. They were rescues. Somebody didn't want them. For reptiles, I don't even remember my turtle's name at this point, but I had a turtle. My mother put him outside. The turtle ran away. So I had one turtle. And then dogs. The dogs that has passed through my house were Xena, Greta, Orion. I'm going to put Rocky in there, but that was more of my parents. Because I was only 8 when he died. So Rocky is kind of like a non, thing. Apollo. Jasmine. And Bailey. I trained 1, 2, 3, 4 of those dogs. And Jasmine only like halfway. She was more trained by her owners. Xena, if you go far back enough in my and Greta's Instagram, you can see her. And then obviously I trained them. Rocky is the only one that's passed away. The rest is all they doing good. So over my lifetime, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 48, 49, 50. Over my lifetime, on my own, without any help, I have rescued and taken care of 50 animals. Oh my god, I'm not including my fucking Dagoos. They're not rescue, but I had 4. I had Nibs, Hammy, Tina, and Minuet. Now, these 4, these 2 were rescues because they got wrongfully taken to the shelter. To the pet store, and they didn't know what to do with these animals. You don't know what a Daegu is? Oh, guys. I love my Dagus. I miss having Dagus. Dagus are wonderful. Dagus are wonderful. Hammy died early because Nibs got her pregnant and they have diabetic shock really easy. So yeah, 50 plus animals, guys, okay? We naming animals. These are all the animals I have owned in my lifetime. Aside from fish. The only thing I don't have is fish. Mind you, before I was born, my mom and dad had a parrot too, but that parrot passed away. So let me Google this for you guys. You can observe with me. Whew, let's see. Daegu. Let me show you guys the absolute adorableness. Did you know she had 41 cats in her lifetime? Yep. She didn't know until right now either, so, I didn't realize it had really been that much. I really didn't. This is a Daegu. And they are they are a Chilean rodent. Fun fact, their tails pop off and do not grow back because it's a defense mechanism. So you gotta be careful grabbing their tails. They are about the sweetest fucking things in the whole world. Hello, Dylan. And I had 4. I adored them. They can live up to 13 years, but they are very prone to diabetes, and they are very, very, very easily, whatchamacallit, upsetted. Cleo, what are you doing? How'd you figure that tail thing out? Because I researched. Because my friend worked at the pet shop and she did not want these animals to keep getting sick. And so I came in, I said, because at the time I did not have Zorro. I had no pet of my own. We only had 1 cat in the house, and that was Shadow, and that was my mom and dad's cat. And I was getting into a deep depression because I did not have an animal I could call my own. Because Shadow didn't love me like that. Shadow loved my mom and dad. I wanted my baby. And what I originally wanted was a sugar glider, but it was really hard back then to find a sugar glider. And I don't know what ended up happening, but I even went to the breeder, and my mom and dad took me. We were going to get the sugar glider, and I met the biggest fucking Doberman of my life. He was huge, put his head on my chest. He was sitting and put his head on my chest. He was gigantic. Sweetest dog in the world. I wanted to take him home. And his name was Cobra. I remember that after all these years. I was 19 years old, and I still remember this. I was 19 or 20, and it was during the recession. We know what you mean, Rocky. They ate them. And so, at the time, there was a pet shop near my house. Well, by Rhode Island standards, it was not near my house. It was in 2 towns over. Pure Paradise Pets. They got shut down for animal cruelty eventually, and I can't imagine why. You see, because I had 4 Dagoos. I had Tina and Minuet first. They came from the pet shop my friend worked at. They were great, but they said that the more Dagoos you get, the better they are, the happier they are. So I went, cool. And these guys had been breeding Dagoos for decades. Is it a chinchilla? Not even a little bit. Though they can't get wet either. So due to their fur, they have the same rules. You have to dust bath them. You don't let them get wet. You give them dust baths. Like, I had a whole routine with my Dagoos. And back then, you had newspapers, which made it a lot easier. I would make them treats, and they would burrow, and they would chew on stuff. Cardboard, newspapers, hay. That was all great for Dagoos. Nuts, but you had to be very careful because they were, like, a little too fattening. It could get the Dagoos diabetic. You had to be very careful of that. So I went to the Pure Paradise Pets, and I got 2 more about 8 or 9 months after I got Tina and Minuet. And I asked him, because they said it's better to introduce babies than adults because they can fight. Now, back then, the internet was not as prominent as it is now. Remember, this was 2007, 2008. And so I asked them, I said, okay, how do I introduce them? He said, you just throw them in. Yeah, it's not a problem. I said, are you sure? And he said, yeah, I do it all the time. So I did. Now, mind you, up until that point, Nibs, I thought was a girl. First of all, because it's very hard to sex them. And 2, he was so nice. He was so friendly. He loved being handled. He loved being pet. And my aunts had come over to visit. And I mean, why would I not trust what the guy said, right? Why would he lie to me about it? I'm buying these pets off of them. He would want them to succeed, right? Look at this precious little face. Why would he lie to me? Right? He said, yeah, they do really well. They always get along. And he had like 2 giant things full of colonies of Dagoos that were getting along just fine. So cool. So I put them in like he told me. Okay? And they seemed to be getting along okay. Then I went out into the kitchen and I heard squealing. I run back into my room. There is blood all on top of their little hide. And Nibs is sitting there shivering and his ear is torn open. Now, I thankfully had a second crate set up just in case. So I reached in. Nibs jumps out the fucking crate. I had to reach down because I could not with a cat in the house, and my house was old. It had a basement. It had three levels. There was no way I could let a rodent run free in this house after I just spent $50 total on these 2 Dagoos. I reach down to grab him so I don't lose him, Nibs promptly turned around and bit the shit out of my hand. And I had to, like, grip him, throw him into the crate. That's how he got his name. And then I took out the other female, Hammy, put her in the crate. Nibs, after that, was the most aggressive animal ever. He didn't like nothing coming in his crate. And he only got along with Hammy. Hammy, on the other hand, was the nicest creature on the planet. Hammy was crazy and cute and sweet. I could handle her. I could pick her up. I could cuddle her. She'd lay in my shirt. It was great. So Hammy got pregnant because then I found out that Nibs was a boy. Okay? And the problem with it is that Degus can get diabetes while pregnant. And when Hammy gave birth, or tried to, she went into a diabetic shock. And no vets in the area knew what the fuck a Daegu was. I called every vet. I even called a small exotics. No. Hammy did not. Hammy did not traumatize Nibs. Tina did. Because remember, I had two other Daegus. I had Tina and Minuet. Tina attacked him. The older two attacked him. Hammy and Nibs came from the store that I had purchased, and Tina and Minuet were the established pair already there. And the reason why they attacked Nibs and not Tina is because he was a male. So, and this is how I knew they were heavily inbred, because the more inbred they were, the more chance the Daegu has to develop diabetes. Nibs went blind eventually because of his diabetes. I'm stealing that for something. It's a great name. I was very proud of it. So when Hammy died, this is how aggressive Nibs was. When I pulled her body out, she was covered in bite wounds. Because she wouldn't move, Hammy had bites all over her. Nibs had chewed the fuck out of her to try to wake her up. It was bad. So I lost the entire litter of Daegus, and I lost Hammy. And she was only like 8 or 9 months old. She was so young. Okay? So I had Nibs. By the way, Daegus are highly, whatchamacallit. They are highly social animals. For them to not have other Daegus to associate with is not good. It actually messes with their brain chemistry. It's not good for them. Penny, you're fine. But I had no choice. He lost his mate and his mind. But here's the crazy part, guys. After Nibs went blind, he became super nice. As a matter of fact, I might be able to show you guys Nibs. I might be able to show you Nibs. Because while it's not public, it's going to be one of my oldest videos. Let me see if it's up there. And it might not be out here. I might have to check in the shorts. All right, let's check shorts. If not, I will have to go look through my actual backlog on my YouTube. Let's see. Okay, no. So let me go and look on my actual YouTube content. Videos. Let's go. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta go all the way to the end of all my videos. Because there's a video on YouTube I put up of me petting Nibs. But it's old. Let me open link in new tab. Let's see. I showed you guys this video before, but it was a while ago. Oh. How do I exit out? Let me ask. Okay. Open link in new tab. So. This is a video I made to support Gothics, actually, which is funny. What did I come back to? Baby sites? Neutering? What the hell? I step away for 2 seconds to find a video to show you kids. And I got some deranged shit going on. Alright, hold on. So, who you see on my shoulder right here, I believe is Tina. It's either Tina or Minuet. This is a 19-year-old star son. So, more than likely Minuet, because Minuet was much nicer to me than Tina was. And, let's see. So, who's that behind me? Oh god, that's somebody I'm definitely not friends with anymore. Let me see. Who's this? This is the girls, I think. This is both. So this is the original crate I had Tina and Minuet in. Oh, no. That's Nibs and Hammy up there. So Nibs and Hammy are on the top. And that's Tina and Minuet right there. You're so young. I know. I was a baby. That's 20 years ago, guys. You realize that, right? This video is 20 years old. All jokes aside, that is baby Star Son. That's 20-year-old Star Son. That's 225-pound Star Son. Let's see. You can see how different I dump down. Look at the one.
Kara, do you want to help me show how she begs for her treats? Now, look, they're both coming. They're both.
So you can see how I have my bedroom. It said, I've always been a star girl. Nothing's changed. Why the fuck is this? Oh my god. Anyways. So let's turn that off. There's another video that I have. I think it's this one. What, Atticus? It will also demonstrate to you guys why I don't have long hair anymore because of how, like, I look heavier in this video with longer hair at half my weight. This has got to be it. Okay. So this is when, this video is after, they died. After Hammy died. Because this one is before. This is the girls taking their treats. I still have that fake ring. And this is before Zorro existed. Zorro did not exist yet. I used to wear really big earrings, but this was a long time ago. Let me see. So we'll exit out of this one. Where's the other one? Okay, we're gonna, and it's at the, let's see. We'll go to the 7-minute mark. Yeah. Open link in new tab. It won't pause. The fuck? Okay. I see black orbs of fluff. Young Star Mom. Yeah, this is me, like, younger than all of you. Where is it? This is when I tried to do a YouTube. This is back in the day. This is back in the YouTube days. Because again, this is, when did I post this? It claims this one's 14 years ago. This one's 14 years ago. So, that is me with shoulder-length hair. I am half the weight that I am now. And look at how huge I look with that hair. So now you know why. That right there, if you're looking at right here, this was the crate for Minuet and Tina. And up here was Hammy's crate all by himself. So what I'm hoping is, and I'm pretty sure I did, is I showed me scratching his chin. Because he couldn't see, but he was great with touch. And so he loved getting his ears scratched and everything. But this was my whole world back then. I can't see what you kids are saying. I gotta go back to there. Who asked what? Catch me up. Free at last. Hello. When everyone was so young. What year is this? If it was 14 years ago, it had to be 2000. It's either 2009. 2008 or 2009. You look really good with long hair. Agree to disagree. You mean nibs? I don't know what I said. Probably. You see how I still have this. Yeah, right behind me is Nib's crate. And then Tina and Minuet's crate. That was my art desk I had set up. I was very proud of that. This is me introducing myself for my YouTube. I'm trying to find where I had shown. Let's see, what am I saying?
So, you're gonna hear me obsessing over bread products. I love animals. Cute and fluffy things drive.
Do not ask me why that noise. Oh my god, what the fuck?
I used to hate certain kinds, then certain songs came in, and now I can't say I hate them because I like songs from them.
Oh, that's the wheel.
I enjoy being Catholic, and I adore video games. Observe. My fiance and I.
This had to be 2009 or 2010. Starman and I got engaged in 2010. Or 2009, rather. No, 2012 is when we got married. I still had my milk teeth then. Oh my god, you all suck. Let's see.
Our video gamers. We each have our own designated computer in a 12 by 14 room because, yeah, we game that much. I'm obsessed with Harvest Moon, Pokemon, and Kingdom Hearts.
Still accurate. Just add in Stardew Valley. And then let me see. I'm trying to see. Like, it's so old, there's no preview. It does not have the previews on it. So I'm just trying, because I'm pretty sure I remember in this video, I demonstrate me scratching nibs. I was so sure I did. I guess not. But at least you got to see me when I was young. And if you ever own rodents now, you know exactly what it'll sound like. You will hear that wheel all day long. But you saw them in the other video, so it's good enough. I missed the 2000s, right? You saw what in a museum? Excuse you? Wheels causing dog piercing pain. I need to know what was seen in a museum. I need to know. Yeah, it's Penny. What did you... The computer in... Oh my god, stop it. You know what the funniest thing is? I got that TV secondhand from a guy that's like a multimillionaire. He just no longer wanted it. He got the new flat screen. Wow. I've had hamsters. I know that wheel, right? Star like, why won't this bitch shut up and show the Daegu? Guys, it's a 20-year-old video or something to that like ilk. I don't know what's in them. Like I have a general idea, but still. Yeah, the world that Star-san saw is just so different now. Like shit done been changed. Shit has changed so much. It's crazy. It's really crazy. That and the computer was also secondhand. Hand-me-downs go strong even now. I know, but these like ugh. I still have all those towers. But yeah, we did a lot of living in that little room. You were 10? You wee little thing. Yeah, wee little thing. Yeah, because remember, Starman and I in May will be celebrating our 20 years together. You were prepubescent. You were a wee little baby. But, alright. Back to task at hand. Drawing Tony. Y'all don't want to know how old I was in 2009. Did you exist? Was you in the womb? Sinbad, knock it the fuck off. Speaking of hand-me-downs, I was given a polo shirt I vomited on as a baby! Stop it. Sinbad! You better knock it the fuck off now. Hey! Do not make me throw something on camera, because I fucking will. Get out of here, boy. Piece of monkey shit he can be. He heard Penny drinking because I've got a water dish in here now. He heard Penny drinking. He launched at her. Also, I can finally have my little sweet treat. You're an 05 kid? Oh, okay. So you at least, you know, were out of diapers by then. So that makes you 21 now. Okay, we accept that. As Chaco said, not as bad as I thought. We don't know what we were thinking. We just when you say we don't want to know, that makes us old heads scared. Cause Chaco, she was old by then too. Either in the womb or baby. Right? She can partake in alcohols now. Chaos Gremlin. I know. It's ridiculous. These cats are fucking ridiculous. Alright. Not yet. Don't remind me that I can't drink. It's not that bad to not be able to drink. You were in Myth? I will tell you right now, drinking ain't even that big a deal. I was in my 30s. Ah. You're in your hole. What? I'm trying to make sure this looks good. Why does Tony locally look like an uncle of mine? It's a good thing. You were drinking? Of course you were. You're Irish. I mean, bitch. Come on. Alcoholism in Ireland? Say it ain't so. By the way, I put on Ferris Bueller for an attempt at some art analysis, and I fear I made an error because I forgot the cursing and such. But it relates to the lesson in a way, damn it. Girl, you done bugged up. You're the designated drunk wrangler. I understand that. Yeah, it's really not that great. Like, here's my issue with drinking. It's expensive, kids. It's very expensive. And it doesn't get cheaper. That's the biggest problem. Actually, we drink more tea per capita, but the Brits drink more alcohol. Our stereotype should be reversed. Lies. They even have a tea time. Come on now. You were sober. That is good. They tried to get me drunk for my bachelorette party and for my 21st birthday. Neither times worked. Expensive? Make your own what? Make your own what? Oh, bitch. Stop. In my personal opinion, it is much, much easier. You had a tiramisu with alcohol? It's supposed to have only coffee in it. Was it a rum tiramisu? I like being a little tipsy. The only alcohol I need. I prefer if I'm gonna drink my calories, I'm like Natanya. I'd rather have it in some like really cool tea or juice or coffee. I think those are really great ways to ingest. Oh no, you know what? I got something better. Who are you drawing today? I'm drawing Tony for his birthday, which is 2 days from now, I believe. And he requested that I draw him a profile picture that he can use. Do you not like tiramisu? I like tiramisu, but every recipe that I've ever seen does not contain alcohol. It contains only espresso. It never has alcohol in it. Pastor T. Yep. Hold on. Let's see what's been sent to me. What unhinged shit has been sent my way. Ah, this is for your birthday post. That's right. Because your birthday was what? Right before Hunties or right after Hunties? I will draw for your birthdays because you guys have helped me out a lot, and because I have no choice in the matter now. You're gonna throw money at me whether I tell you to or not, so I might as well give a little back. That's where I'm at. Coffee liqueur in some recipes. I've not seen that personally. Oh, also, by the way, guys, just a hot take. If you see these rings, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. See all these rings you constantly see online. The ones that like, oh, you want to get the ring that no one else has. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Rings like this. These rings that constantly show up and they're like between $100 and $200 and they're really cute. Yeah, they're all from Alibaba. Every one of them you can buy for like $10 a piece. I'm late. I didn't understand the assignment. To solve my Ferris Bueller issue, by the way, I'm going to download the movie and edit it because I can't find a made-for-TV. Yeah, you won't. I know a star is going to give me my 21st birthday, right? Oh, they're beautiful. They're also cheap-ass rings. They're all sterling silver. Like, I literally checked Alibaba. They're all there. Are you ready? I guarantee if you've looked at rings once, because what hinted to me was that all these different jewelry stores kept carrying these same fucking rings. And I was like, that doesn't add up. Something is not right. So look, literally, I've seen this exact ring. This exact ring I have seen on these websites. And it is, what is the price? Where is it at? See all these? Look at all these rings, right? $10.98 a unit, $10.98 a unit, $27.63 a unit, $9.86 a unit, and they come in $30 units. They come in 30 count, so you have to spend at least 30 to get them. $27.32, $27.83, $10.98. These are rings I have seen on some websites. These exact rings they charge $1,100 for. All of these are on Alibaba. All of them. They come from either Thailand or China or India. Every single one. This is from Guangzhou Yume Jewelry. All of the art you see, all of these unique websites that sell you unique jewelry, it is not unique. It is bought in mass from China. And that's why you'll find the exact same things. Because what also hinted to me is you can find them on Etsy. Are you serious? And look, these are the sandstone ones. And I love sandstone. I love this sandstone ring. I can buy a sample for $68. Or I can buy 30 at $10.98 a piece. Isn't that crazy? I don't even look at jewelry. Nothing against it. Just very much. It'll weather in a month. I know. I have a man and he did get me a ring. Just not quite the right one. See, as you guys know, my ring is missing. But I had to show you this because, like, I was going to buy this one. This one right here. I've got to look for whoever's going to say they're going to do a sample piece. Because for $8.98, let's see. I really don't want 30 fucking rings, first of all. Maybe I'll give them out to all my friends. Oh, God. $8.98 times 30. It's $269. It's really not that bad. Don't get me fucking started. Yes, because Etsy is all mass-produced stuff now. People will go and they will go on Alibaba. Fucking Choco! Choco fucking hooligan. Bitch. Thank you, Chaco, for the $119 and or euro, whatever. Thank you for the donation. My God. My God. You made Orion run in here, slut fun. Ugh. Hello, Orion. Hello, baby. Why don't you cry about it? No! I will not. Don't fucking start. I have been emotionally unstable for 3 weeks. Do not fucking start with me, Chaco. I can't with any of you! Why don't you cry about it, you filthy bitch? As I was saying, because look, you literally, all you have to do is you pick it. I hate it in yellow gold, though. It's so ugly. Rose gold looks better. You literally just pick the amount of units you want and call it a day. And look at, I really like this one, by the way. I just don't know what it looks like on its side. And that's a problem. Because they don't show me! It's the perfect time. Do it, start. She can't, guys. Orion coming in to protect his mama. I know. Like, the silver looks the best in my opinion. But again, this is a marquee cut blue sandstone. I want you to understand, this is how not valuable this ring is. This is blue sandstone. Look at the size of this. I got this for $6. That stone is only this big and that wide. Okay? Don't make her cry. They will do it 100%. And it's sterling silver with rhodium. Oh my God, HG. HG. A tinkle amongst the reed. Stop it. Like, make no bones about it. They are nice rings for what they are. They are nice for affordable rings. But they are not high quality jewelry. They are just nice. They are something that it's high-end costume jewelry. This is one of the few decent traits I developed from my mother. I am a complete jewelry snob. I am fine. Like, in my personal opinion, I actually really like stainless steel. I think stainless steel is a really nice thing to have. And if I like something, I like something. You're like, you know, if I really like sandstone, so I would like it. But I also do not want to go out and buy something for it to break. For instance, there's a reason why diamonds became the standard. And it isn't just because it was to trick people. Other gems break too easy. The hardness on them is not good enough. Emeralds crack more than almost any other high-end gem. Rubies too, whereas diamonds do not. Their hardness is good for everyday wear. Moissanite is fake diamond, and it's harder and more sparkly. I like white gold as a choice for high-end, but I prefer stainless steel because it's cheap and it's durable. Well, mainly because gold doesn't suit. Yeah, like regular yellow gold doesn't look good on me. It has to be rose gold for me, or like bronze. Same with tanzanites. Exactly. Like almost every single gem, aside from diamonds, really has a hard time holding up to everyday wear. Which is why getting something as a colored moissanite, is a way better choice. I want to learn forging and smithing. It looks so fun. It does. It also can really hurt you. So you have to learn really, like, you have to learn from the right people and know what you're doing. Because Jet is fossilized monkey puzzle tree. I've never seen Jet. Let me see. See, like, I like this. This claims it's white gold. Like, I want to get this ring right here. But it looks so, what's the word I'm looking for? It looks like I could find it on Alibaba, essentially. That's what it looks like. It looks like I could find it on Alibaba, which is why I did not order it. Plus, that's $326. Your girl ain't got that. Your girl ain't got that. What was I going to say? So, Jet. Someone is like massively revving their engines outside. I like that. I don't think I'd like it in jewelry, but I like it. See, like my mother loved garnet. Garnets are so... Jet the stove. Yeah, not from it. Bro, I don't know if you kids can hear that. Somebody is like hard revving their engines. Probably my neighbors that also rip up the road. See, Jet is a little bit like sandstone. I like sandstone because of the mica powder naturally in it. So you can see when it twists and turns, it's very sparkly. But it's really easily scratched, and I don't want that. So even though I really like a sandstone ring, my preference is to find my ring, but, you know. We have no idea if I ever will. I'm super confident it's somewhere outside the house, but still. Yeah, it's my magpie gene for sure. I like sandstone and other dark blue gems because it feels like I'm holding a little tiny sky in my hand. To be frank, I like it. Wouldn't wear it. I could even... You know what I really like? I like druzy. Druzy quartz. Yep, I was so right, because I can now hear him driving down. It's the fucking assholes that have the four-wheelers in my neighborhood. They're so annoying. They will drive through and tear up the road. Can you guys hear that? If I didn't know any better, I think they were driving through my fucking yard. Let me double check and make sure they're not. Said dead ass sounded like it. Oh, but there is a kitty outside. I think that's Dante's dad. No, thankfully it doesn't look like they did. That was so... No, you can't hear the revving. I will tell you, here, in person, that was loud as fuck. Like, all the cats just jumped up when he revved. Googly moogly. I can't. And my nose is stuffing. No, I don't need to poop. But I'm definitely stuffing up. Which is really annoying. Very, very, very annoying. Oop. Oop. Accidentally clicked on Gothix. Gothix got stuck, by the way. My life is just an endless cat rotation. This is true. This is true. This is an accurate statement. I become a sucker for scrolling down the pages with either deep red or purple stones. My birthstone is Alexandrite. So whatchamacallit? I found some Alexandrite rings. Now the reason why I do that is because, fun fact, you can't find real Alexandrite anymore. all the mines are dried up. There is no more mines. So all of it is lab created. So it's Alexandrite, but it's not. Snow stuck? There is no more snow. They're not stuck. They are just doing it because, in my opinion, they're the people with the most money in town. So these guys have a ton of money. Oh, you mean Gothic, sorry. Yes. Gothic's got stuck because of the snow. She got stuck in Florida because they canceled flights because of the blizzard coming into New England. So she couldn't fly back home. She got stuck in Florida. Though I did discover another kind of stone completely on accident that captivated me when I googled it. Now I have to remember what it is. Oh my god, that's funny. I did squirrel brain. It's one of those days, kids. It is one of those days. It was a moment. It's fine. Alrighty. Black opal. I like black opal because it's so rainbowy and pretty. But opal is not very hard, and it has requirements for care. Because opal requires, in order to get the shimmer that it has, opal requires water. So you sometimes have to soak your opal in water again. I don't know if you guys realize that. Because if you don't, it actually doesn't reflect enough. How crazy is that? And do you know where I first found out about that? I found out about it from a romance book. And then I looked it up and it was true. It was so crazy to me. I'm like, is that real? Yep, it's real. Because you never know. These fucking manga, they make shit up. I like fire opals. I think opals are beautiful. I don't know if I want them for me. Do I know any facts on moonstones? No, I do know they are technically a kind of quartz, if I'm correct. That much I know. I believe they're a type of quartz. And there's a lot of YouTubers, too. Like, a lot of YouTubers that talk about just stones as a whole. And it's really cool to find out. Why are you not connected to... What the actual fuck? No wonder my battery keeps dying. Hold on, guys. My watch battery's at 20%. I just charged it earlier. You know why? Because if your watch is not attached to your phone, for whatever reason, the battery just dies. Why are you lying? You're saying 100%? That's a lie. It's at 20%. Why are you lying? Look at that right there. It says battery at 100%. Ready? Bitch. Bitch. 28%. I just charged this. I literally just got through charging this. Hold on, I gotta check something really quick. Okay. This is so stupid. I don't know why, and somehow my watch became unconnected. I woke up this morning to my watch not working, and I could not figure out why. And I was like, how did it die? I charged it last night. And so I just charged it earlier, didn't see anything wrong. Welp, now I know what was wrong. Now I know. So annoying. I like sapphires as in deep blue ones. Yeah. You know what always fucks me up? That sapphires can come in other colors. I understand that it's true, but then what does it make? What is a sapphire for? Like, that's the thing. I'm gonna Google that right now, because that really does fuck my head up. What makes a sapphire a sapphire? Okay, so the corundum that is not red, but even though I've seen red sapphires, so what the hell? Composed of aluminum oxide, sapphires are defined by their extreme hardness and diverse color palette, which produce trace elements like iron and titanium or chromium. Sapphires occur in nearly every color: yellow, purple, orange, green, and pink, known as fancy sapphires, except for red. So maybe I'm thinking of a red. Maybe I'm thinking of a pink, a really dark pink. They are the second hardest natural material, only surpassed by diamond, making them highly durable and resistant to scratch. Which, guess what is the only two gems on my fucking whatchamacallit, on my ring, is sapphires and diamonds. I love sapphires. I'm so annoyed right now. This watch. And now it's perfectly fine. It's not draining anymore. So annoying. So very annoying. So deeply annoying. Let me see. Let's go back to Tony now that I've partially solved that problem. See, I'm trying to make it compact so that way it fits on a Facebook. See, I know I did his arm right. Maybe I gotta adjust the length. We're talking gems. Yep. Anyone ever noticed in James Bond movies they always call him James Bond? Especially the older ones? No. Just all the side quests today. I know. So many side quests today. You told people to beg, so she's begging. She doesn't know what for, though. It's your own fault, Chaco. But yeah, so politics-wise, my brain is fried this week. I've been having a lot of fog, especially because I've been talking so much about the opening of the restaurants, guys. So I apologize if I'm not up to date on a lot of politics right now, even though I've been paying attention. I just cannot recite a lot right now. All I do know is Tyler Oliveira, if you guys want to support somebody right now, he got demonetized on Patreon. They got rid of, in a primary, because a lot of his videos do get demonetized anyway. His primary source of income, Patreon, they cut him. They got rid of his Patreon. They took it away. Thank you, Penny. Now she's on my butt. All the pretty things we can't afford. I know, right? How do you? It's from 50 Shades? What? Tyler Oliveira, the guy that helped expose a lot of shit. And a lot of people are upset with him because he recently did videos about the Ashkenazi Jews and just places where there's fraud. You know, you've got people who are in a singular separate religious sect. Each household having between 8 to 13 children. All of them are on welfare, but none of them are working. They're all in school, but they're, able to donate millions of dollars. And there was this one, apparently a town in Jersey, where they didn't just do this, they also bullied the entire town. So what they did was they got people into a place of power on the board of the town, and then slowly over time, they accumulated more people within their religion. They took over the board. And then what they did was they voted out stuff to the point where what they did was they choked out public schools and they put the funding into the private schools in the area. And they were private Jewish schools for that sect of religion. So, and then when people complained, they said, hey, that public school is for our kids. They said, if you don't fucking like it, move. No, the Nick Shirley is the one who exposed the fraud there. Tyler Oliveira exposes like a lot of stuff worldwide, and he does a really, really good job. And people got mad at him, apparently, including YouTube, got really mad at him that they claimed it was anti-Semite when it's not. He's just literally pointing out, hey, because I'm in the camp of if there's fraud, I don't care who it is. If it is a bunch of Christians doing it, if it is a bunch of Muslims, if it's a bunch of Jews, is it fraud? We expose it. And see, Tyler has gone to Japan and exposed the problem with foreigners over in Japan and how the Japanese really don't want it. Tyler has gone to Epstein's Island. Like, he literally infiltrated it years ago. And then rented a jet ski, and on his own, he dived into the ocean, and he ran onto Little St. James. And he stood right next to the temple. Mr. Incredible. Fraud is fraud. Exactly. And that's my thing. Fraud is fraud. If it's fraud, we want it exposed. We don't care if it exposes, quote unquote, our own. I don't care if they are people that are in traditional living homes where, like, they have traditional families. They're still screwing over the system. Bruh, I'm not the only one that saw that, right? Why? What happened? up, it did it? The chat is all refreshed too. My chat just refreshed too. If you see on screen. My camera cut for a second? That's so weird. That is weird. That is weird. Girl, I'm not exposing anything. I am not stating anything new under the sun. Everything I'm saying is something that has been, whatchamacallit, has already been exposed by people much bigger than me. See, this is why I need to hurry up and finish that fucking, tinfoil hat. That's what I gotta do. You know what? I have sketched it out, but I'm not a fan so far. I've got to go back to this. I'm not doing this right now. Yeah, I'm not really exposing anything. No, nothing that has already, nothing that hasn't already been absolutely already put out by somebody else on a much wider scale than mine. Me with my 13 followers. Yeah, it's me that they're after, guys. Well, 13 viewers. Though that is crazy that happened. There goes the fun stream, right? All right, hold on. Hold on. Let's just... What we're gonna do... We're gonna get the line art. We're gonna make sure it's hyper dark. We're gonna save it to gallery. Now, we go into Ibis. I'm gonna do a totally new one. What do I have to do? Is it DPI? Can somebody Google really quick what I think it's 300 by 300. I think it's this. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna add a couple of layers. And the top layer, we're going to import. Okay. Now, well, Dan, I don't know what the fun stream is for her. I'm pretty sure we're still in it, but that's okay. So, yep, I got that. Now we're going to choose what is a good aluminum foil color. I think that's a good one. Yep, I just need to increase the thickness. All right. This is where I'm a wild child. I will just... This makes more sense to me. This is going to be super easy for me, honestly. The Nip Nops must be free. Hello, Choco. Your nemesis is here. Hello, hello. How are you doing, my darling? Now we're going to go to the next layer up. Go darker. We're going to do felt tip. Nope, we're going to have to go thicker than that. See, it's the one thing I don't like about this. Thank you, my God. We are doing this together, kids. All right, which one of you kids said you can do emotes? Because we are doing this emote in real time, kids. It's already starting to look like a tinfoil hat. You want to make me a theme song? I will accept that. Change the thickness just a little bit. That's looking like a tinfoil hat to me. Me, I said I can. Perfect. Aw, husband's on the way home, kids. Let's see. So we're gonna go up here. That's gonna be the whites. Thankfully, it's going to be super tiny so you really can't tell. But I think that looks like a good aluminum foil hat. What do you kids think? Free the Nip Nops. And then what I'm going to do, we're going to import one more layer. All right, now. I got to go searching through everything. Let me find a different photo. Import from collections because I just downloaded something. Stop it. This thing is annoying. I hear critters fighting outside. Damn. Okay. One more spot to go. How are we doing? We are doing all right, I would say. I think we are doing peachy hunky dory. Just a lot of bullshit going on around here, kids. Just a lot of bullshit. Apparently, I gotta be careful what I say now. They're back to tapping us if we say what we're not supposed to say. Save. Okay. All right, now I gotta go background eraser, finish. Come on. All right. Perfect. Done. Save. Now we go over to here. Out we add and we import. I gotta fix the color on it, I think. Maybe I should make it all white. Let me see. Okay, we're gonna finish that. Exit out of that. Go to photo layers. Later, finish that. Select photo. And here's what I do. So that's the background. We take that and then we make it. Come on, you stupid piece of shit. Make it completely opaque. Completely invisible, right? Then we take this. We place this in there. That doesn't make no sense, but that's okay. Now, nope, wrong thing. Stop eraser. Color, we make it completely bright, or we make it all black. Let's see. Save. Save. Then we go back here. We import this one. Okay. Put that there. Cancel. Or, ooh, I have an idea. Okay. I have an idea, guys. This is how my brain works, by the way. It's just how I do shit. So, we color, opaque, close, add photo. This, done. Okay. Color. Did I accidentally increase the blur? No, I decreased it. Okay, good. Save. All right, now. Watch me try to be cute. Let's see how this works. What do you think? Something like that? All this for an emo. It takes a while. Like that? I just want to make sure it makes sense. Like, does it look better to be white? Hold on, there's another thing I can do. Hold on. Choco's just out here quoting SpongeBob now. All right, shadow. That could work. Save. Save. Okay. Make that one invisible. Now, we import this one. Cancel. So it would look like a Starson tinfoil hat. All right, now let's save image. Okay. Now let's get rid of that. Save image. Okay. Now it's my dad's girlfriend. Dumbass. Beauteous. If you guys wonder what I do when I make all this stuff, this is essentially what I do. This is it. The Starson mystery, if there was any. And that is the emote. Now, I'm going to make all of these layers invisible. I'm going to add on the last layer, which is... Did you not save, you piece of shit? There we go. Which is... Hold on. Go to exit, go back in. Is the actual emote. Okay, cancel. And then I save image. And now I'm going to send this to Fresh. Fresh, how long do you think it'll take for you to transfer it into an emote? So I'm sending it right now. I'm not a tinfoil hat girly, but I don't need sleep. I need answers girly. I love sleep. My brother just revealed to me the other day he hates sleep, and I'm like, why? What's wrong with you? You sent it to you? Oh, whoops. Haha. I clicked the wrong one. She was right below you. Well, it is in your Discord inbox now. How can you hate sleep? He feels it's a waste of time. I agree it's glorious. I feel the same. You know what's fucked up is I only hate sleep because it feels like a waste of time. There you go! Hunty just answered it because it's exactly what my brother said. He doesn't like sleep because he feels it's a waste of time. So here's I'm waiting, hopefully not too long, because if it takes too long, I have to get off because Starman's on his way home, and I got to get shit done. But I want to get the emote up before the stream ends. Fuck, he's like me for real, for real. He wishes he could just do more, but my brother is like, he is one of those ADHD people. That is how they got the definition for ADHD. Like, it's crazy. He's manic about work and getting stuff done. Me, not so much. You have to get off naughty, naughty. See, I'm already thinking about a nap right now. Like, damn. I'm already thinking about that sweet, sweet nappy. Let me see if I can resize it. I made sure it was a 300 DPI. I'm gonna just ADHD shame. You can shame all you want. What DPI is needed for emote on YouTube? Yep, I was right. 300 DPI. You've got a touch of the tisms too. Accurate. Yeah, but like not diagnosed. Fuck's sake. How to resize a image for YouTube emote. You're peer reviewed. Crop your image to 1:1 square ratio, then resize it to a maximum of 512, 512. Use a PNG format. This is also complicated. I don't understand it. I have the diagnosed tisms too. Exactly. Dimensions. While YouTube allows up to 512 by 512 pixels for custom emojis, they often appear smaller at smaller sizes, similar to 112 by 112 or 28 by 28 in Twitch chat. So ensure the detail remains clear when downscaled. I'ma abuse my scientistness. Sent? Okay, let's find out. Alright, hold on. We about to see. So guys, if you are a member, get ready. Where's she at? Okay. Let me just click on it and let me have it download. Okay. Ugh, why are you going so slow, computer? You filthy bastard. Let's exit out of anything that could be making it go slow. Okay, now. Go to community. Oh, it's under earn. And it's under memberships. I'm waiting. Badges and emojis. Emoji. Okay. Oh, okay, there we go. Save. All right, now add another emoji. Tin foil star. Tinfoil star upload. Let's see. Open. Save and publish. Alrighty, guys. I don't know if we're going to see it, so we're going to find out right now. Tin foil. If it worked, you will see something. Let me find out. Let me go to the live stream. There she blows. Let's fucking go. There we go. And we just made a new emoji. And yo, it looks really good as an emoji. Ah! It looks like a tinfoil hat. Tell me that doesn't look like a tinfoil hat. Yo, we did that, guys. We all did that. No, I just typed it in because I was on the computer. But Chaco, go to the little face right there. So if you're a member, you click on the little faces and there's all your emotes right there that you can use. And then you've got the star heart, laughing star, annoyed star, clown star, and tinfoil star. Ah, we did it, guys. It doesn't look like one. You're such a liar. Yippee fuck, I can't send it in a super chat. Oh my god. Thank you for the $2, Hunty. Chaco, refresh your page then. Oh my god. Thank you for the donations, guys. Thank you for the donations. Thank you to Chaco. Thank you to HG. Thank you to Hunty. Is that a baby Digimon? Where? No. This? No, it's not a Digimon. No, Liko, no, it's not. I'm very proud. I'm very proud. And I think what next I'm gonna do is I'm gonna increase the badges because we didn't think far ahead enough for 2 years. I was not thinking far ahead enough for someone who would be my member that long. So I think next week, guys, we might do that. Refreshing is a conspiracy. Ooh, stars on telling Choco to refresh like me telling my students to listen to directions. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Guys, we did it. We did it. I forgot that refreshing is a thing. You guys, I am so happy right now. Yes. Yes. All right, kids. And guess what? That is almost exactly at 3 hours in. So, boom. Good job, everybody. Good game. Good game. What is it? It's a tinfoil hat. Don't lie and say you don't know. This. Go ahead, somebody. Ready? This. Go ahead, guys. Flood the chat with tinfoils. We drew this together last week. We lined it, and then I just colored it on video. And then Fresh did me the massive favor of then turning it into an emote. So now next week, I don't know when I'm going to stream because this is the last week I'm going to be able to do it normally. I have to talk to my my now boss again and decide that. But that is why it didn't work. I see what it is. You ready, guys? There's where the error happened. I don't know why, but you have to put a... Sorry, Penny. Now that one should work. Let's see. Oh, it still doesn't, but that is what it shows up when we see it. You guys can see it right up there. See a little thing before it, but now we have our tinfoil hats. I was in a meeting. I'm saying you can tell by looking at it, ma'am. So now, when we have our conversations, kids, we now have a tinfoil hat. We're putting our conspiracy hats on. We have our conspiracy hat emoji. It should not make me as happy as it is. But I love it. And I love you guys. And I love that we have our own tinfoil hats that we can share together. We got this, guys. We got this. So if you are a member, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my god. Let me see. Badges and emoji. I remember it said I had to get 3 more to get... How many more? To unlock 9 emojis and have 9 total, because right now I can have up to 8 total. So I have Star Heart, Laughing Star, Annoyed Star, Clown Star, Tinfoil Star. I think I should really make an animal one. And so together what we'll do is, because now we're at that point, I think together what we'll do is next week I will rejoin when we do it. I will go back to Tony's picture because I just don't like how it's coming out so far. Right? And then we will spitball some ideas for the longer memberships. So for you guys that have been here a long time and who have been here for a while. Yes, all the way, by the way, guys. Hold on. Let me get the actual tinfoil up. Because I'm going to post the actual picture of it on the YouTube. You need to draw yourself in this tinfoil hat. Be your best conspiracy. Your best doubting star sign. That's what we need. Hello, baby boy. Hello, baby boy. I don't have a membership. Should I change it? Change to what? Having a membership? Baby, that's up to you. Husband? What's wrong? Why? What? Is something in your mouth? What's wrong? Nothing? Yeah, the Patreon. Yeah, I know, but whatchamacalls it? I'm a little worried about Patreon. I might have to find a way to move from that. I don't know. Are you sick? So what was in your mouth? You're scaring me, dude. I only have a gifted membership. I only have membership because it's gifted. Aw. In the beginning. Say hello to another OC in the next days. I know, right? Not the watermelon emoji. Not happening. Not happening. But to you kids out there, remember, I want to see you all in your tinfoil hats. Because we all saw today, well, some of us saw, you'll switch from Patreon to YouTube. I don't think you can give as much on, like, I don't know what you want to do with that, baby. But I want you to do where you feel is necessary. You're welcome, gift sub persons, right? I'm still trying to figure out what to do with it because I know Patreon it works, but I worry about it. So I wonder if I should try to find a different platform where I can get support. I don't know. Hi, Orion. Yes. But that's a different topic for a different day. For now, make sure you're posting your tinfoil hats, guys. But I love you all. I will talk to you all later. Remember to tell people that are important to you that you love them and to be safe. So, guys, I love you all. Be safe. God bless. Have a beautiful day. Thank you all for helping me. Thank you, Fresh Chan, for helping me make this emote today. And thank you guys for helping me decide to make it. I love you guys. I will talk to you all soon, and I will see you at some point next week. And I'll be using my own washing machine again. Yay! So, goodbye, everybody.